The second recipe to use the rotisserie chicken is rice porridge with shredded chicken. This comforting dish combines the heartiness of rice porridge, congee if it's truly soft, with the flavor of tender rotisserie chicken. Cooking in this method makes it such an affordable dish that you can serve one or two people and a big group as well. Like the earlier recipe with wraps with rotisserie chicken, please check them out. The videos has been uploaded last week. Two recommended places to get your roasted chicken will be at Costco that sells them at $4.99 a bird, while HEB sells them at $6 to $7 depending on the recipes. With these prices, this hearty and nutritious meals is such a budget-friendly option. Definitely this is going to help you counter inflation at this time. Let me show you a very easy recipe with only few ingredients, and let's get started. My name is Sue and I love sharing recipes with everyone who is trying to cook healthy and delicious recipe for themselves and their loved ones. I'm a mother of 3 children and I have cooked for 25 years for my family every single day. I would like to share this recipe so that you can cook for your lovely family as well. Easy instructions for all to follow, and also saucing tips that is very important to make sure the recipe comes out perfect and flavorful. You gotta buy it at the right place so that, after cooking for so many minutes, you don't want to just lose this recipe. Again, welcome to my cooking channel, and I thank you for joining me on this cooking adventure. A note to add, this recipe is very good for gut health, especially for days that you feel under the weather. This will be the recipe to cook for your loved ones or for your family or even for your baby. Also, keep some shredded chicken available in the freezer. In the last recipe, I did say to portion out the meals, like maybe 5 boxes, Pyrex boxes of the shredded chicken, so you can use one of it for this recipe. If you don't have the shredded chicken in your freezer, you can definitely go out and easily buy freshly bought rotisserie chicken to use for this as well. Firstly, start by measuring the rice. I'm going to use only half cup of rice for this recipe, and it feeds about 2 to 3 people. If you're cooking for 1 or 2 people, use half cup of rice. If you're cooking for 4 to 5, use 1 cup of rice. You can also use brown rice if you prefer it or desire to make it a healthier, more fibrous option. Start by rinsing the rice with water. Just slightly rinse for 3 times. Please do not use any soap for this because the rice is not dirty. Just want to get some of the dust out. And remember to keep the water for the plants. I usually rinse it for 3 times. So water, rinse, pour out, water, rinse, pour out, and again water, rinse, pour out. You want to keep some of the starch so you don't have to wash it until super clean. Once this is done, put the rice into the pot. You can use the slow cooker, a normal pot, and even an instant pot to cook this. In this video, to keep things simple, I'm using a clay pot to show you this recipe, and you can of course use a normal pot. Here I'm using half cup of rice and then add water. The ratio for water is you can use 1 portion of rice to 8 to 10 portion of water. Let's say I'm doing half a cup of rice. So I'm going to use 8 half cups of water. Then you can also add, if you like to be softer and with more liquid, you can add on more water later on. That way it doesn't become too watery. At the end, you can add on. It's better to add water later than to put all the water in and then it becomes watery. So if you decide, use chicken broth to replace the water. Chicken broth can be prepared by yourself using the bones of the rotisserie chicken, and then you can boil that into a chicken broth, or you can buy store-bought if you like. Use chicken broth to replace the water. I'm going to use water this time just to make it easier. It is definitely more flavorful with the chicken broth. I'm putting in 2 to 3 teaspoons of ginger powder. Freshly sliced ginger is preferred, of course. On the days when you can't get to the shop, just use dry powdered ginger. There are many benefits of ginger, and one of the most important is that it reduces bloating and stomach gas. If you feel stressed and your stomach is feeling gassy, then go ahead and use this recipe with 2 to 3 teaspoons of ginger, powdered ginger. In this recipe, mothers will put ginger slices or grated ginger to increase this benefit. This is really a recipe for gut health. Now just keep stirring the porridge. Remember to keep stirring so that it does not stick to the pot. Scrape the pot while you are stirring so that it does not get scalded at the bottom of the pot. Now, rice likes to stick at the bottom of the pot, and if you don't keep stirring, it will scald the pot and then it will stick to the bottom of the pot. So keep stirring. Alright, if this cooked with love, stir for about a few minutes, 20 minutes. It will take about 15 to 20 minutes depending on the heat. I'm going to put medium heat for this recipe. You can see the rice starts to fluff up and the water is boiling. It's time to add in the shredded chicken. Continue keep stirring, add some salt, pepper, and some sesame oil into this mixture. Salt and pepper, just a dash of this will do, and the sesame oil, just put a teaspoon or 2. It will make a beautiful fragrance to this dish. When you notice that the rice has become fluffed up and become soft, add frozen peas and some spinach. Cup of spinach, a cup of peas, that's fine. It will add a lot of nutrients to this rice porridge dish. You can also chop up carrots or use some corn kernel, either fresh or canned. This will make the porridge so flavorful, healthy, and delicious. So I'm not using carrots in this video, but go ahead and put that in. It will really add the sweetness and add this colorful dish. This is definitely a recipe that you want to add to your repertoire. It is a recipe for keeps. Try it. Let me know what you think. Comment below if you love rice porridge or congee like me. Type yes. It's always good to know, and I'm going to upload a bonus recipe for vegetarian rice porridge where the shredded chicken can be omitted. Follow me to find more recipe to help you cook better. Food is life. Food is so essential. There's only 3 things that you need in life: food, water, and air. So go ahead and cook lovingly for yourself. Find out all this recipe that I have uploaded and watch the previous recipes so that you can cook better. Make 2024 the year that you will cook lovingly for yourself. Become a healthier version of yourself. Self-love start from cooking better and feeding yourself the right food. Please don't forget to subscribe. Check out the recipe that I turned rotisserie chicken into wraps. Check it all out. Don't forget to subscribe. For now, guys, I'm signing off. See you next week.